Walk around. I'm just me. Hey, look, that baby. It's on face. I was saying, what about it? No, I say it doesn't have a face. I mean, not enough. Look, then he points to the baby. Yeah, of course, it doesn't have a fucking face. And then I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? How's this one got a face? And then it's like, yeah, well, it probably wasn't, and it died. He's like, yeah, that's what Tom said to me. And, but, that makes sense, because everyone else, all babies go to hell, right? Anyway, we start counting down his baby. It's like not moving, not screaming, it's supposed to be dead. It's weird, because you can't die in hell. I guess if your body is actively stained stuff, you just kind of paralyzed in your body. It's perfectly stained and the back all the time over and over. And baby's pretty good though, even if it didn't move, it tastes like bacon. Of course it beat in hell. What are you doing? Get out. That reminds me of one time, me and my buddy Tom, we were walking around hell, babies, that sort of thing. And we were walking around. I was just me. Hey, look, that baby, it's on face. What about it? No, I say it doesn't have a face. I mean, not like it was enough. Look, then he points to the baby. Yeah, of course, it doesn't have a fucking face. And then I'm like, okay, what the fuck? How's it born without a face? And then it's like, yeah, well, it probably wasn't, and it died. He's like, yeah, that's what Tom said to me. And, but, that makes sense, because everyone else, all babies go to hell, right? Anyway, we start counting down the space. It's not moving, not screaming, it's supposed to be dead. It's weird, because you can't die in hell. I guess if your body is actively stained stuff, you just kind of paralyzed in your body. It's perfectly stained and the back all the time over and over. It's pretty good though, even if it didn't move, it tastes like bacon. Of course it beats in hell. What are you doing? Get out. That reminds me of one time, me and my buddy Tom, we were walking around hell, babies, that type of thing. And we were walking around, that's just me. Hey, look, that baby, face, I was saying, what about it? No, I say it doesn't have a face. I mean, not like it was enough. Look, then he points to the baby. Yeah, of course, it doesn't have a fucking face. And then I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? How's it born without a face? And then it's like, yeah, well, it probably wasn't, and it died. He's like, yeah, that's what Tom said to me. And, but, that makes sense, because everyone else, all babies go to hell, right? Anyway, we start counting down the space. It's like not moving, not screaming, it's supposed to be dead. It's weird, because you can't die in hell. I guess if your body is actively stained stuff, you just kind of paralyzed in your body. It's perfectly stained and the back all the time over and over. Baby's pretty good though, even if it didn't move, it tastes like bacon. Of course it beat in hell. What are you doing? Get out. That reminds me of one time, me and my buddy Tom, we were walking around hell, babies, that type of thing. And we were walking around, that's just me. Hey, look, that baby, it's on face. I was saying, what about it? No, I say it doesn't have a face. I mean, not like it was enough. Look, then he points to the baby. Yeah, of course, it doesn't have a fucking face. And then I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? How's it born without a face? And then it's like, yeah, well, it probably wasn't, and it died. He's like, yeah, that's what Tom said to me. And, but, that makes sense, because everyone else, all babies go to hell, right? Anyway, we start counting down the space. It's like not moving, not screaming, it's supposed to be dead. It's weird, because you can't die in hell. I guess if your body is actively stained stuff, you just kind of paralyzed in your body. It's perfectly stained and the back all the time over and over. Baby's pretty good though, even if it didn't move, it tastes like bacon. Of course it beat in hell. What are you doing? That reminds me of one time, me and my buddy Tom, we were walking around hell, babies, that type of thing. And we were walking around, that's just me. Hey, look, that baby, on face. I was saying, what about it? No, I say it doesn't have a face. I mean, not like it was enough. Look, then he points to the baby. And yeah, of course, it doesn't have a fucking face. And then I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? How's it born without a face? And then it's like, yeah, alright, well, it probably wasn't, and it died. Yeah, that's what Tom said to me. And, but, you know, that makes sense. We want everyone else, all babies go to hell, right? Anyway, well, we start counting down the street. Put us not moving, not screaming, we suppose it's dead. It's weird, you can't die. Like, I think your body is no, like, actively saying stuff. You just kind of, my whole life, even though your body's like perfectly stained and the back all the time over and over. And the old baby's pretty good though, even if it didn't move, it tastes like bacon. You know, of course, that bacon in hell. What are you doing? That reminds me of one time, me and my buddy Tom were walking around hell, you know, babies, you know, that typical thing. And we were walking around, Tom says to me, hey, look, that baby, face. I was saying, well, about it. I was saying it doesn't have a face. I mean, not like it was enough. Look, then he points to the baby. Yeah, of course, it doesn't have a fucking face. And then I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? How's it born without a face? And then it's like, yeah, alright, well, it probably wasn't, and it died. Yeah, that's what Tom said to me. But, you know, that makes sense, because everyone else, all babies go to hell, right? Anyway, well, we start counting down the street. Put us like not moving, not screaming. We suppose it's dead. It's weird because you can't die. I guess if your body is no, like, actively saying stuff, you just kind of, my whole life, even though your body's like perfectly stained and the back all the time over and over. You know, and the old baby's pretty good though, even if it didn't move, it tastes like bacon. You know, of course, that bacon in hell. What are you doing? That reminds me of one time, me and my buddy Tom were walking around hell, you know, babies, you know, and that sort of thing. And we were walking around, hey, look, that baby. And face, and I was saying, well, what about it? I was saying it doesn't have a face. I mean, not like it was enough. Look, then he points to the baby. And yeah, of course, it doesn't.